So I think the most important thing that you have to remember if you're doing anything significant in your life is consistency of getting up and doing the same thing every day. And as because of that, you often have to disregard all of the crap that's going on in your life and disregard different, folks that are pulling you down in various different ways, and think about how you can just keep consistent and keep moving forward. Because every project, everything that is significant in your life required a tremendous amount of dedication to actually get there. I was marveling this morning in how hard it is for my son's 12 years old and he is in grade 7, and I was just marveling how much dedication it actually took to get to where he is today. And it might seem like it's pretty insignificant to a lot of people, but that's 8 years of his life dedicated to education, or dedicated to, he swims a lot, I swim a lot. And that's a lot of time and effort dedicated to a single thing. And, you might be thinking, well, that's easy enough for him to do because everybody has to do that thing. Well, not really, right? A lot of people struggle with these kind of things because that consistency is challenging. The consistency interrupts their life, right? Most things, I need everybody to sort of remember this. If you're going to become successful, there's actually an entire literature, many scholars studying this. If you're looking at what drives success in companies, what is the underlying thing that really drives success? It's not the technology. It's often not the people. It's not, the idea. It's not any of these kind of things. You want to know what it is? It's routines. It's doing the same thing that you do every single day. And once you get into those routines and figuring out how to make those routines a little better every day, or shaving off a little bit here, or adding a little bit there, I think that's all there is to it. If you look at the most highest performing athletes in this world, they perform the same routines every day, and they have a coach that tells them to shave off this kind of routine, or to improve this particular thing, just tweak that little motion, and it's all just a routine. So remember, it has nothing to do with like some sort of spectacular knowledge, or being particularly, sorry, my phone just about fell, being particularly skilled or anything like that. That's part of it. And those are important things. However, what's really the most important thing, even if you're given all those things, it's that consistency of getting up and doing it day in and day out. So whatever you're doing today, right? So you might be doing the educational journey, right? Like a lot of you are watching this channel, you're part of higher education and you're sort of struggling with that. It's really that consistency of getting up despite everything that's going on. There's lots of days where you're gonna be walking and you're gonna step in a great big mud puddle. And this great big mud puddle is gonna feel like it's gonna ruin your day, and maybe it did. But there goes my phone. But you get up and you do it anyways, right? It's like this, right? Like I'm battling with the wind right now, and it's not making this experience all that great, but I think it's actually making the experience even better, because it's that consistency of, hey, I could have gave up, or I could have deleted this and restarted it, but I'm gonna put it up there because I need you to know that's what it takes. It's just unbelievable amounts of consistency day in and day out. That's part of the reason why I do these videos, so you can see, and all this other kind of stuff, right? The Reciprocity Project is one part, but I want you to see how consistent, how much work it actually takes to get there in whatever the thing that you're working on. You're not going to get there overnight. Some people might be a lot more talented and then it happens spectacularly quick. But for most of us that are ordinary, that are pretty routine and boring and just kind of like anybody else, how do you get there? Day in, day out, just consistency over and over and over and over and over and over again. There's no magic. There's never any magic that happens. I'm not that bright. I might have some things that are given to me that are better than other people, quote unquote better than other people, whatever the heck that means. However, it's just that getting up and doing it day in and day out and not giving up on yourself when you're doing it. That's really what it is. And I don't know how to stress this in any other way. It's not things like grit, or it's not things like intelligence or anything. It's just getting up and doing the same thing every day and being consistent and disregarding all of the stuff that goes on around you. And I think that's a super important thing to remember, is that other people and other things are going to try to drag you down, but you got to ignore it and keep going and be okay with the fact that you are being consistent with what you're doing. All right, take care, and have a good day. All right, bye. Oh, give me one of these if you like it. I do appreciate it. It's all about that consistency, right? All right, take care. Bye.